Hey everyone, XylaTakura here. Hope you're okay and well. Hope everyone has enjoyed some food or has woken up, etc. wherever you are in the world. I have had food, I've done the jobs I needed to do, and I am back to finish chapter 5. The final class trial. It's daunting and exciting all in one go. I can't wait. So let's just get into it. There's not much more left to do. Let's just go. I'm hoping that I'm not forgotten too much since I didn't even get any skills. I have no skills. That's crazy. I never got any skills. That's like insane. But we're just gonna go. Who was the traitor? What was the clue Nagito left? Will they be able to see the light within the darkness? Between hope and despair? Let's just go. Let's do it. All rise.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
She is angry.
Chesto!
She didn't even say ouchie. Jesus.
One more time!
Oh, wow.
Jeez! How about this one?
This is crazy. He's beating
This will be my final blow!
Poor girl.
It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who is attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
Mm-hmm.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid! There's no way in hell I'm the traitor!
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or make your argument. Oh god, there's oh god, there's a few. Right, let's just listen to what they say first.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No, were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place? That doesn't really help me.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
Survival knife,
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
What
So
the hell?
that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Found it by coincidence. God, I'm already confused.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
Oh my god, I
found
don't
it by
know.
coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
I don't. Ugh. I already don't know. This one's really tough. Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place? This is... oh. I don't know whether duct tape's right, because if you were torturing someone, I mean, if you were torturing someone, you would try and keep them shut up, wouldn't you? But I mean, the oil lighter one doesn't seem like it comes into this now. The bomb's hiding place seems to be an odd one. Whoever found the bomb first, but it was by coincidence. I mean, he's got to have found it by coincidence anyway, because he was exploring that island, so he had to explore everywhere. So that just seems to give... that doesn't seem to give a context either. I don't know whether I've got... my brain is just like blank. I don't know. I don't know whether I've got enough life to just sit and go through it all.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Yeah, but why? What was Monokuma's account again?
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
No. I don't know. I actually don't know.
Damn it!
I've not got enough light. I don't know. I haven't got a bloody clue. My brain is just completely blank. Like, blank. I haven't got a clue. Don't stress too much. But I am. I'm literally... I haven't got a clue. No bloody clue. But if I look up a walkthrough, I'm still going to be confused. The blank brain strikes again. I'm very familiar with that problem. I had to do it twice when I was playing through observation. Yeah, I mean, looking at what the walkthrough actually says, because I have brought it up because I'm completely blank. It's actually come up with one that I thought might be right, but I didn't know. So it was to do with the duct tape. So, because I was sitting there thinking, why would you duct tape someone so they couldn't say anything? If you're going to torture someone, you need to get information out of them. Why would you shut them up? So, that's what it says to do. I'm going to leave this here and close the screen just in case I need it again. But I know what I need to say now.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
No, that's wrong.
Counter. Maybe to keep them quiet whilst torturing? I don't know, we'll see.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
Because they did it before they started torturing him. Oh, he's off already.
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
What?
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Stupid? And then after inflicting pain, they calm down and then ask you a question? Don't know, we're about to find out. Oh, Jesus. Well, let's prove the point and keep it on duct tape, I guess, because that's what we're arguing about.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Why the hell would they want to hide?
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
That's true.
Pay attention. This is how... First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Nope, that's not right.
Crap!
So it's not that one. We'll try it. There's got to be
Pay
another
attention.
one.
This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information. Then, after they killed him...
Oh, retreat.
Damn it! Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I hate these
tape
ones.
his mouth shut?
These ones are really annoying.
How is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
Allow me to cut through those words!
After they killed him, why would you duct tape someone after they're dead?
No. There's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
Oh yeah, it didn't have blood. He didn't
What
have
did you
blood.
say?
He didn't have blood on his mouth underneath the
cares
duct
about the
tape.
duct tape?
That was it.
We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture
That
even
makes
began.
sense.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds. Which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
Dun 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 dun.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth.
He'd had it on a while.
He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream.
Seems more legit.
Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
You also can ask yes and no questions.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer? If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
Did they go psycho?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
Hell yeah.
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
It was staged.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect. Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
Damn right it is. The reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We need to clear that up first. See, the Monokuma panels are what started the fire.
The
I'm
direct
positive.
cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, It could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Sound waves?
Or perhaps opening the door caused...
I agree with that.
Only torture for torture's sake is crazy.
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Yeah, I got some right.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan!
No.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
Dominoes.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's what the music's for.
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
The music. Oh yeah, they did. There it is.
I see!
Give me that sweet, sweet laugh.
You're talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
Yeah, like... Oh, super crazy. That was a bit of an odd thing. Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listening to this depressing crap? No, I'm talking about the music. And as if on cue, it suddenly started.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
It's fine, I'll open it slowly. Yeah, she couldn't open the door. Seriously, it'll be fine. I'm gonna kick the door down. It's not opening. It's a trap. Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? What happened to opening it slowly?
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
If the door was the only entrance to the warehouse... I see, so the problem Tiaki is talking about, the killer couldn't have left.
I see!
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
They couldn't have hid inside with a fire, you
Who?
silly
We
woman.
were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Huh?
You don't mean...
But if that's true, this murder...
Hajime? What do you mean?
The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that. There is? Well, the only person that arrived late was Miss Sonia. But that can't be right. No. Akane? Akane doesn't seem smart enough to do that. No. We're just gonna go through everybody. Kazuichi, it's you. Nope. That means it's gotta be the only person left is Fuyuhiko, right? No. Oh, Nagito! I am a dipshit! Where is he?
This is my answer.
I'm a moron. I'm thinking of people alive.
What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
What?
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture
I
wounds.
didn't ever say
Or
you
did
were
you
dipshit.
already forget?
You were thinking it, Martin. You were thinking it.
Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
Yeah, he's psychopathic enough.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his
Maybe
own
not a full
arms and
dipshit,
legs.
just a part. Whoa. I will
Yeah,
remember this.
You're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary
Like,
at all.
dipshit.
No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
I'm still gonna remember you called me a dipshit. Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but is it? I feel like I'm overlooking something. I'm already giving you so many things to remember. What's one more? Disgraceful.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Oops.
How about if you use your teeth?
Use your teeth.
Or if you use your front tail?
Front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Front tail? She called it a front tail. If our assumption that Nagito committed suicide is correct, Nagito should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How
Keep
about if you
pressing
use your
that by
teeth?
mistake.
Or if you use your front tail?
Why does she
Dirty
call it?
joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Just as long as you remember. I also remember that I think it was very funny, Martin. If our assumption that Nagito committed suicide is correct, Nagito should have tied himself up too.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Burned rope.
That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but
that would be the only way.
tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Why does she keep talking
Dirty
about
joke!
it so
Is that a dirty joke?
It's got to be something to do with the
To
burned rope.
actually tie up your own arms and legs. No, that's
Okay.
wrong.
Because if he had a free arm anyway, he could
Hold
have
on
done
a
it.
sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms.
Because oh no, yeah, the rope was burned on one side.
The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
Unless it was made to look like
It
that.
burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
There is. The proof that the burnt rope on the knife in his right hand. The lighter, his right sleeve. What? Oh yeah, because his sleeve wasn't burnt by the fire.
See,
That's it. Yeah, it wasn't burnt.
Take a close look at his right sleeve.
It wasn't burnt in the fire. Should have been.
Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree?
You could have had charred skin as
A
well.
burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Whoa!
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
Make sure they pay you first.
that's definitely wrong.
Wrong. Oh my god.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
Oh my god.
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
What am I
Hajime,
playing?
you tricked me!
Give me
back
back
that
my Benjamin. Not only does she try to charge me now, she wants the money back. What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand? It's okay, there's definitely an... Are you sure? There is? What? Ow. Wait, what was the... Blood on the gut? Oh, yeah! Wait, why would the blood be up there, though? I'm confused.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall.
No? No? The knife fell into his hand and stabbed him.
It's wrong?
I don't know.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall.
So it's nothing to do with the
Could he
blood
stab
on
his
the
hand that
girder.
way?
So what
Is
else?
he a throwing knife expert?
Throwing knife expert.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow
Propped it.
and slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife,
Torture wounds, burn, rope,
he
survival.
could have used his
knife.
bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Give me back my Benjamin. Are you sure? You are starting to sound like this game. All like little sound clips, and you get all excited, normal and excited. Oh man, that's perplexed faces. Oh, well, stop it! Stop it! Shut up! Hi, Game Killer. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're okay today. So it's not... The knife didn't fall. If Nagito could only use his right hand to stab himself in the palm, then how did he do it? So
Even if Nagito's right hand was
wasn't the blood on the
free,
girder. So it's got to... The
How
only
could
other
he
thing it
stab
could
his
be
right
is the
hand with his
Monokuma
right
plushie.
hand?
Because that has
If he threw
nothing...
the knife into the air
That's not connected
and
to
let the
anything.
knife fall,
It's not that one.
could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
No.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Oh,
I
okay.
agree with that.
Hell yeah. If he didn't drop it, then he's got to have propped it
The
up.
life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
He put the
He
knife into it.
inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it.
Ugh, why?
If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
Ugh. Why would you stab your own hand?
So the blood on the
Ugh.
plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
Ugh. Gross.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
Hope the same for you guys are
A
gonna learn.
bleeding plushie is
No, that's
super
fine, Game Killer.
scary.
Thanks for
It's
lurking.
got
I
the same
appreciate
fear
it.
factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
I'm glad you've had a
After
good day.
stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
How?
Probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear.
Here.
Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right?
Oh no!
If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito.
The spear. The spear is what was tied up on the ceiling. That makes sense now. So I was getting confused. It wasn't the knife that was hanging from the ceiling, it was the spear, which explains the gap in the rope and then the blood on the girder on the ceiling. Okay, I know where that's going then.
If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution.
I was about to say.
If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by
Oh,
something
God.
so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Say it one more time.
Kazuichi,
I need to record it.
focus.
Reasons.
Hey,
No.
bastard, you better cut it out.
Thank you.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stabbed into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
What you didn't get.
But no matter what I
first
think,
time we did.
I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I didn't know Kazuichi was gonna pick up on it.
Also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
She does.
Monome's sassing me.
How yes she is.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far, so this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now.
Everyone working together.
She's right. We've made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. Then, even now...
All right, let's do this.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand. If that's the case, the only other way is...
No, I missed it. That might have been it.
He used his teeth?
He used his teeth.
Or maybe he used his front tail.
Stop bringing...
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
Whoa!
What are you saying?
The blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
I think I missed my opportunity there. If Nagito committed suicide, then he must have used the spear to stab himself. Even if his arms and legs were tied up, there's no doubt he used some part of his body. The only thing he could have used is...
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
I keep doing that.
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No,
No, it
that's
doesn't.
wrong.
He had blood on his left hand, so what explains that, sir?
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss
Oh,
the
for goodness sakes.
possibility that he used his left hand.
Martin, can you get rid of the bot for me, please?
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
You have to ban them. If you click on their name, it's like ban or block or something, one of those two. And then it deletes the message and gets rid of them. You're a mod, so you're one of the only people that have the ability to do it. So...
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain, but it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but
yours
what's
didn't
wrong
like
with that?
Let me see if I can do it. The only problem is sometimes it breaks the game when I click out of it. Ban. There we go. I've done it. It's alright. Sometimes the game has a bit of a mental breakdown when I click out of it and click back into it, but I think I've got it now.
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
Was Nagito's left hand hiding? The back of his hand was exposed. Gripping. Yeah, he's got to have been gripping something.
I see!
Because he was holding the chain.
When the blood
I will
splattered,
enter
he
my
was
chat
probably
next time at
gripping
the
with his
beginning.
left
That's
hand.
alright, dear.
That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Oh my god.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear! Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's right. That's the problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle, just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Oh, the section he was holding the cord because there's the gap in the cord.
I see!
There's a gap in the cord between
That's
where
it.
the blood is.
Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about
Isn't
the
his
same
front
size
tail
as
also
a
a
human
spear
fist?
too? Yeah, but there's
you're
an
right.
actual spear
So
as well.
this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here
Ended up on his hand.
ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
No.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki?
Well, if there's an actual front tail at crime scenes.
I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. What are all of these words? From there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with a spear? He drops it from the ceiling.
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
Shall we have
At
some
a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
Again, what type of game are you playing?
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time? What does that mean? Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that, that's it. Could it be? The state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment. If I put those together and think about it, I should be able to figure out where the spear was and what state it was in before it stabbed Nagito. Logic dive. I hate logic dives. Sometimes they're really tough. Oh. Oh. I hate it when it does that. Ah. Don't you dare. Stop. Okay, question 1. Where was the spear just before it impaled Nagito? Above Nagito. Oh god, moving objects. Ah. I went straight into that. Question 2. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagito? Stuffed plushie. Ceiling girder. Oh, I'm on it. Ah! God damn it. Move out of the way. Jesus. Okay, question 3. What item connects both the spear? The rope on Nagito's left hand. Oh no no no! The spear cord! Shit. The spear's cord was what I was gonna put, but I couldn't jump over. There we go. Those noises! Stop laughing! You're being mean!
It's all coming together.
Oh, the spear cord, shit!
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
Hell yeah.
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
No.
That'd be awesome, but
That'd be
he'd
awesome.
probably use the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support. He hoisted the spear directly above him.
Why the hell would you kill yourself in such a brutal way?
And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
Yeah.
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was.
It's not over
Why
yet.
did the
We've not
killer
even
use
got
the
to
knife and the
halfway.
spear so differently?
There's got to be something else to this. There's got to be.
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Just seems too weird that everything's going smoothly.
Then, this is for real? He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
I don't think that was all him.
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Nah, yeah, that's what seems odd to me.
That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which
went-
means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
But why?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
Yeah, it just seems crazy.
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Jeez, and I was starting to feel a little sympathetic towards him. How stupid of me. You know, something doesn't add up. This has been a really easy quest. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form of malice that's the form his malice took. I'd forgotten all about it until now. Everything seems to be so easy. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place?
He did know who the killer
If he
the
had
traitor
no
was.
qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
That is true.
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. The bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
I don't think so.
That should be okay, right? Right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's probably just my imagination.
No, Akane, talk to me. Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but it seems like crazy. Why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is? Or
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
No.
You're right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here.
We've only
huh?
been here for
That
an
means
hour.
we're
It's
done
normally
with this last
3
class trial
hours.
and we can leave this island, right?
No.
It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
No. It's
Then
not.
it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Thank you. Jesus Christ, me.
Hold on. Why?
Took you long enough, Hajime.
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence he couldn't mess with. But what? Nagito's death, a piece of evidence he couldn't mess with. I don't know what it is! I don't know! I've only got 2 minutes left. Let me get rid of this. Diary that Monami updated. Poison. Well, that's not going to help. Body was discovered inside the warehouse. It was believed to be noon shot. Not only are the spears that there was multiple stab rooms and each was fires there, the more there is. What? Maybe when he died? Like, he wouldn't know the time, would he?
I see!
Oh, that's right. Probably not for the reason I'm thinking.
is it
but-
about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it. Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
Victim is Nagito. Body was discovered in the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. Estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Is it to do with when he was killed? Not only was there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration in his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chiaki is worried about. What is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? doing that. Oh, that's a good job that... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Ah! Oh, my God, there's too many. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. 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 Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Frigga frack. Ah! Wait, oh no, cause of death. Oh God, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it, guys. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. No, 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 please stop. That was fucking crazy. That was not fair. There was way too many letters on the screen. That's not fair. I'm sad now. Will you stop laughing at me? I know you're there, Martin. Stop it. That's just... Ah, that was too hard. There was too many letters all flying in different directions. I figured out what it was and then died. It was... Yeah, it was brutal.
This is my... We will never give up.
Yes, but I am laughing. Yeah, well, you're mean. You're mean. Right, I need to quickly disappear for a second. I'll be back in a minute. 1 second, guys. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Needed a quick break for a second. We will never give up. So I know it's cause of death, and I've got to be freaking quick about it. It's crazy. This is a crazy Hangman's Gambit. Let's go. So C, S, E, A, damn it. Ah, I need another A. Oh, shit. Shit, this one is crazy. Ah. Oh, shit, I lost my S. No. I need an E. Where the fuck's the E's? Oh my god, I hate this. Please stop. Friggin' F's everywhere. E. There. O. I need an O. F. D. D. E. A. Where the fuck's the A? A. Where's the other A gone? T. Shit, there goes the H. Fucking. This is crazy! Where's the H? I need a H. H.
I got it!
Ah!
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Oh my god. Yeah, it doesn't say cause of death was. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand, but it doesn't tell you how he died. Can you click on two letters that you didn't
weird?
need, or is that something you can't
Until
do?
now, the files always specified the cause of death.
The only way you can get rid of letters is by joining two of the same to make them bigger, and then you can make them explode. But if they touch any letter that's not the same as it, they explode and deals damage to you. So you have to match two up very quickly, but they then stay stationary. So if there's still other objects coming in from either the left, right, up or down on the screen, it can hit that and then still deal damage to you. So it's bloody horrible.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma?
I plead the fifth!
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case. Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting,
Alicia,
again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place!
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
No, not at all.
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
Fucking crazy boy.
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What friendship? Yeah, he was a fucking arsehole.
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. even if it's just to be safe. You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hell yeah, teams together.
Hey, Monokuma! You heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait!
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you. Huh. Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then this situation we're in, this might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Break time! Trial suspended.
No, no!
I do love this song. It's so catchy. Hang on a minute, I need to read what's being said. God, let me have a drink first. Well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Mon Ami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand the silence when you're alone with someone else. So, Mon Ami and I are the bestest of friends. Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now. Enough! Why do I have to be hated that much? Besides, the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1 millimeter bit. How sad. Distrusting a friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know. We aren't even friends in the first place. Then as your older brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Well, there may be some demands for that. I fell for it. I totally took the man bait. I knew someone should have killed Nagito earlier, but not doing so let everyone pull this trap in his death. Ugh, game Americans don't speak metric. Hello, Celestia Ludenberg. Welcome to the stream.
I'm Mon Ami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say.
Okay. Good job.
Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too.
A rom-com with only guys. Yeah, I know, it's
I will
weird.
fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
Bye, Mon Ami.
So if
Like,
we're
do we
working
realize
together,
that gay
where
men
do
are
we
people
start?
too?
Is the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed
Maybe there aren't
Nagito,
enough gay rom-coms.
all I can think of is the knife
Don't look at
stabbed into
me.
his hand, but...
I barely watch TVs, it is.
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think
Even in
the
death,
cuts on his
Nagitum is a
legs and
traitorous
left arm
snake.
aren't the
Hell yeah,
fatal
I agree with that,
wounds.
Celestia. Could open some minds, maybe.
Are we finished already?
I
I
feel
agree with
like
that, Martin.
it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked. Huh.
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is, no matter what. Torture wounds, duct tape, blood and girder, all light, a piece of blue paper. Why is that Monokuma's special potion? Why are they coming up now? What?
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's a possibility.
There's no way he burned to death. Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
Why would he
Or
choke himself?
liquefied his guts with a body blow.
What the hell?
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
I mean, with the exception of the second and fourth trial, Nagito has done nothing but deliberately interfere. Poison on Sonia's statement. Yeah, I was about to say that's the only thing I could think of.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
How do you fast forward
It's
time?
not the
Yeah,
other
okay.
wound.
With all those wounds, maybe he simply...
There's no way. Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
I agree with that.
Because I'm pretty sure when we read about it in his room, when we read
I totally forgot about that possibility.
about what it said on the back of the label, you had to burn it or something, and it became a gas, and the gas was bad or something. I can't quite remember what it said, but I'm pretty sure it said something like that.
If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
He just happened to have some in his fridge. In
I
his
remember.
room.
When I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange.
Yeah, for starters, he had a fridge that I wanted.
Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all. If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
Trial 1, he admitted to killing someone, and in Chapter 3, he tried to frame us for the double murder of Ibuki and Hyoko just because we were the first one excluding Mikan to see. Yeah, he's been a bit of a pain in the arse. I wasn't upset when he died. I was surprised he'd died so brutally, but I wasn't upset. Trust me. That's why I was like, yay! Oh, that's quite a nasty way to die, but yay! He's dead!
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
Medicine.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood,
You wouldn't realize.
there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
Could have done.
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
That's really specific.
Then it's
instant.
impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
Besides the stupid killing to see her lover motive, it would have been more interesting if Mikan killed Hiyoko because of snapping from her insults and killed Ibuki to avoid her hearing revealing her guilt for Hiyoko's death. Yeah, although I did find it really, like, creepy that she killed just for him. That was still really creepy, that was the only reason she killed. Like, oh, I must see my lover again. And that was it. It was kind of like, wait, you murdered 2 people for just that reason alone? Are you crazy? She did snap, though. I imagine she probably snapped at the same time, too. But, we'll see.
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Killing Hiyoko because she insulted her would be a slightly better reason. Yeah, I suppose for her, yeah. I guess the reason she probably would have killed Ibuki was because of how out of it she was. She could have gotten away with that killing better. But I'm trying to remember that killing, actually. Didn't Hiyoko find her or something? Or was she in the building at the time and that's why she had to kill her too? It's been a while since I played that chapter.
Are there any left?
Hell no! No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Remember, it was rude Hiyoko died before Mikan proceeded to kill Ibuki. Oh. Oh yeah, because she hid her behind the pillar, right? She used the material and hid her behind the pillar. I think. Yeah, she hid her behind the pillar, and then when people found Ibuki dead, when they all came back, they also found Hiyoko dead too. Horrible pain in my leg there. The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember it. Oh, another logic dive. Here we go. I'm pretty sure it was a breathable one, so let's see if I can remember. Ooh, easy. Question 1. What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito? I think it was a gas. Hell yeah! I'm pretty sure it had something to do with about burning it. Ah! No, that's mean. Stop. Ah! Little shit. Oh no! I was totally there, but apparently I wasn't. I'm scared about going too fast now. Jesus! Ah! Easy, 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 easy. This is mean. This is so mean. For goodness sakes. Sorry, give me a second, Celestia. I just need to get through this bit. No. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? If we're saying it's a gas, it's got to be through his nose. Oh my god. Oh, there was only 2 for this one. Okay. Hold on one second. She was still preparing the rope and video for Ibuki when Hiyoko walked in. This is a Sonic 2 special stage 7. My favourite time so far was Fuyuhiko said the F word was when he said to Terutoru, "What'd you say, motherfucker?" Fuyuhiko's great. I really like Fuyuhiko's
It's all
character.
coming together.
He's a cool character. Yeah, that was really hard.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
Breathe in.
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes immediate effect. Please handle with care. Though its validity is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Fuyuhiko is only great boy left
In other words,
with the
breathing
losses of
in that gas
Nekomar
is
and
fatal.
Gundam. Gundam was great. I really liked Gundam.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Sprinklers. It's got to be the sprinklers. The reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas. The sprinklers.
I see! The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Imagine if we had more. Everyone's dead. The end.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and basically it dies in water. So is it possible for you? So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. I mean, Kazuichi isn't bad, but he's stupidly hurt.
Hydrolysis.
Yeah,
The
when it
chemical
comes to
bonds that
Sonya,
form the
he is
poison were
painful.
broken down by the
He's
water
so
from the
painful.
sprinklers. Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what?
I mean, he seems so hard he goes above Yashiro. Levels of stupid.
In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
No, something still doesn't seem right.
Well, but
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Odd how even though Hajime got interrupted, it wasn't a rebuttal showdown interruption like it always has been. Yeah, to be fair, I was sitting there and I was like, I'm waiting for someone to go, I don't believe you, or I don't think that's true. And I was like, oh, here we go again. But I was like, oh, okay. Didn't he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Ooh. Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say? If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
That's very
Anything
true.
that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is the container.
I see.
I mean, he got rebuttal
Are you
showdown
talking
interrupted
about
3
the
times in
container the
chapter
poison was
1 by
kept in?
Mahiru, Nakamura, and Nagito. Yeah.
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
There was another. Oh. The lid on the top of that container was blue, and then he had another one under his bed. Wait, what's that one for then? What? 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 How many characters did it to him in chapter 2 again? I know one of them was Fuyuhiko. I think he got rebutted twice? I wouldn't know who the second person was. I'm trying to remember who died in the second one. Fire grenades had blue seals, remember? I don't actually remember that, but I do. That was what I was thinking, that as someone has thrown that's what the gas was. But we'll carry on and
It's
see how it
probably
goes.
plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you
They
mentioned an accomplice.
They actually had white ones, but
That is impossible! I mean, an accomplice?
Chiaki's wife.
It is just two!
Welcome to
Like,
the stream.
Does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito
No, in the
still
third one he was
committed
interrupted
suicide.
that way, but I think it was Akane and Gundam, yeah.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right! You're totally right! That's totally it!
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt, and then you all die. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, So that's the extent of your hopes.
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
I do remember Gunda's rebuttal showdown interruptions because of the lines, "Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye." Evil laughter. Is that a shepherd dressed in his Sunday finest still reeks of lamb? Gundam had some fucking crazy sayings. He really did. They were wacky as.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's a shame they killed off Nekoromaru the
It's
very
fine,
chapter
okay?
he
There are
came
some
back
things
from
we're
the
better
dead.
off
Yeah,
not
it is a
knowing.
bit upsetting, but...
And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
What is his feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Very odd description there. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito bought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was... Oh, not another one of these! I had a really bad time last time! The last one was really tough. I can't remember what the name... Oh, was it a gas? Yeah. Ah. Ah! Shit! Oh, what was the name of it? I can't remember. Oh, grenades! That was it. Ah! Ah! Ah, shit! Shit! Jesus Christ! Oh, E, you dipshit. Oh my god. Wow. I hate this. This is awful. E, please.
I got it!
That was a huge E earlier that should have counted. It's fine. I had a brain fart.
I see! I got it!
I had a complete brain fart there for a second.
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
So an unwitting
He
accomplice?
used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place.
But was it unwittingly used?
As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse. It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but...
I mean, Nekomura sacrificed himself to protect Kane from Monokuma's Mega Buster. Got put in a robot body only to get ambushed and killed by Gundam and his 4 Dark Davers of Destruction. He got killed by hamsters. Let's just put it straight into normal terms. He got killed by hamsters and a guy who thought he was the devil.
the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime, could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible! Miss Sonia just said so right now!
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade. Huh?
Sonia's words contain a clue. Where is it? There it is.
I can prove it with this.
I was referring towards Kazuichi being
Take
the
a look.
culprit because
We
so many
found this under
mechanical elements
Nagito's
were in
bed
that
when we were
case.
investigating
yeah,
his
that's
cottage.
true.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
Hell yeah.
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
Only to be killed by it later.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide! Enough already!
Jesus Christ.
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding. You're right. In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
It is?
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
He was murdered?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Nagito was a mechanical victim. His machinery was used to kill him. The killer broke the door in the elevator, which would require wiring knowledge. Yeah, all of it did point to Kazuichi. Also, this is the first time we heard Kazuichi use the F-bomb. He still fucking committed suicide. I'm like, whoa. Calm down. You don't need to go that far, friend.
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide. No, it's not.
Ooh.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were bought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same time. When we all threw the fire grenades, surely. When the sprinklers activated, when the fire started? When we all threw the fire grenades?
I see!
That seems the most obvious one.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Oh, sorry. I was reading it, but I
Yeah,
was still here.
I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito. If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
The actual
One of us.
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us. One of us.
threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
He did it on purpose.
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he
didn't
didn't kill himself.
What the heck? You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? The person who prepared the poison fire grenade was Nagito.
I see! It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
That means the killer is either Hajime, Chiaki, Sonya, Kazuichi, or Fuyuhiko. Couldn't be Hajime because the main character is never the killer. I am safe. It's just everybody else that's suspect.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
Well, Nagito. Nagito.
I see! That was also Nagito.
Hey, how
Alright, I
many
forgot
times
Akane
are you gonna
exists because
ask
she's
the
more
same damn
fun than
question?
Hina somehow.
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire to make someone throw the poison.
I see! Don't tell me. He
He did it.
He
to-
set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
so someone else would kill him.
It was a trap.
It's a trap.
Trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously.
What if Nagito did this
I'm
to bait the
asking you
traitor
who
into
threw
killing
it.
him?
I don't know. The person who threw it probably
doesn't
didn't know
know.
either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do.
Dun 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 dun.
And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him? To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison.
And just died
And then-
instantly.
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death.
Wait, chapter 5 being a trap case, I heard that before. This next part is sarcastic. Can't put my finger on it.
It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair.
Alright, Monokuma making everyone think Makoto's death was recent just to kill either Kyoko or Makoto in the first game. Yeah, that was a very odd one with the exploding corpse. So, oh yeah, by the way, this person we killed at the start of the game is also the culprit in this game too. Yay!
Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we could make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
I don't know, I think
That's
he does.
right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, his trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times.
Also, Monokuma most likely planted the knife Makoto was trusted with in Mukuro's body so he could implicate him if planting the key to the... Yeah, he was... Yeah, we had to kind of get ourselves out of that. I remember that. It was just like, we give you the knife. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whoa! Hang on a minute. I'm innocent.
I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so jealous. I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
That's right. It doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. And I have to do it. Even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Closing argument. Begin! Right, what we got? no, that's not right. He's already got the gas mask on. Oops, I let go of the cord. There we go. Nope. Sorry, jeez. Most likely when Q creatures. Okay, I'll read that in a second. Sorry, that's quite a long message. Where is the spears dangling gas mask equipped Nagito's video message was? Jeez, I don't know where these ones go. Another one of these has to be right, but I don't know where it goes. Nagito's. Oh no, that wasn't right. They heard the music going off, right? Oh my god, I don't know where one of these go. I have no idea where this other one goes. One more of these has to go, or it won't let me get rid of it. Switching the poison panel as the gas mask. No, I tried that a second ago. He's already got the gas mask equipped here, you see? That's for the poison. We need to show the poison on that one. So it's got to be either the video message or the spear dangling, but it can't be the spear dangling. Unless it is. No, that's not right either. So, what the hell? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I've got to pause the time because I'm just going to sit and waste it all. I don't know where the other one goes. Because the video message one doesn't come up at all. And it's not the gas mask one, because the only place the gas mask can be used is at the start, but that's already in the comic panel. The video message for went to the warehouse? I'm pretty sure I just tried that, but I'll try it again. Oh, it is! Okay. Thanks, Celestia. Right, okay, let's do these ones. I'll grab the spear with my left hand. Let's remove the lids. It's not a bomb, it's fireworks. Sprinklers activated. Oh no, sprinklers activated there. some music. Then the Monokuma panel. What was placed inside the break room. Sneaky attacking my left hand with a knife. Yeah. Then we want fire already started there. His whole body wasn't tied up. I'll just put this oil lighter here. Nope. Let's place some music. No, that's not right either. Shit, I can only make one more mistake. Oh, then. Okay. Stop 4. Poison from the shatter grenades. His whole body wasn't tied up. Side of the fire grenades. That's stop. Monokuma special poison. His whole body wasn't tied up. There we go.
Everything that happened in this case.
Ooh. Ooh, jeez.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
Komaeda. That's how you pronounce his surname. Thank you,
He kept a
Hajime.
specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
Why the hell would you want to kill yourself? He's an idiot.
Using the
in the
gloves
middle
and
of the
gas
longer
mask that he
message.
got from the military base.
What did you put? It was most like Kyoko chased Junko out of Makoto's room. She ran to the morgue, took Makoto's corpse to the garden, and put the knife in the corpse. Ran to the dojo, grabbed the dojo key and put it in Kyoko's room. All before Hinahiro and Byakuya found the deactivated Monokuma and eventually Bodo. Yeah. That would have been the only time, because she ended up not being able to catch up with him, didn't she, Kyoko, from what I remember. Shoulders hurt.
Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory,
Such an elaborate plan, Nagito.
and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand.
That much work.
In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
It is a bit crazy how she managed to do all of that.
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream,
started stabbing himself, because he's a smart person.
he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs.
Because he's an idiot! He's an idiot!
Finally,
Oh wait, she would also have needed time to hit Mukura's corpse with arrows to create an arrow bludgeoning ring.
he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear.
He's crazy.
His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply.
She didn't need to create a fake murder to punish Kyoko over the key. I mean,
It
Monokuma
never
tried
occurred to
blow
us
up
that one of those grenades was the poison
threatening
grenade
him.
that Nagito had prepared.
Yes, he did. That was a bit crazy.
The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they
And he
killed
punished
someone.
Okariko because he couldn't punish the actual killer, so faking
Try as we
Mukura's
might, we
death
cannot
over
reach that truth. That was Nagito's
key
trap.
wasn't a necessary plan.
In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
That's a cool picture. That's a very cool picture.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
Hey, mate, welcome to the screen. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, my tongue's going twisted. It is my first time playing this game. It is, yeah. Hajime being hunched over seems out of character. It does a little bit, really. It does. You think it would have been somebody else, but...
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Uh-oh.
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. The sound of your accent, you must be from the UK. I am from the UK. It'd work better if the one hunched over was Fuyuhiko. That doesn't seem like Fuyuhiko either. I would have thought Kazuichi maybe? Out of Fuyuhiko and Kazuichi more for me. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. He was a bloody psychopath. Not only that, I believe in all of you, I believe in the time we've spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
I mean,
There's
it makes
one
sense
more
Chiaki
thing,
has
remember?
the thinking pose because she's...
Something that Nagito believed
She's
in from
Team
the bottom
Goodbye
of his
Despair's
heart.
version of Kyoko. Yes, she is.
I want you to try to
She is.
remember what that is.
What Nagito believed in. He believed in his talent.
I see!
He believed in the power of luck.
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright. I mean, the fact that let's put it this way.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
The fact that when he did the Russian roulette thing and he decided he was just going to take one bullet out rather than leave one bullet in and still not get killed is completely crazy and impossible. But of course, because he's the ultimate lucky student, it just works out for him. I don't understand why he didn't just buy a lottery ticket when he was younger. I'd be like, yeah, I won the lotto, I don't need to go to school. Woohoo! It's crazy.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
I'm sorry, how do you rely on being the ultimate Yakuza? Sure, whatever.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Oh, they're going to bring it up because I brought it up too. It wasn't a life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun and spin the cylinder and point it towards you and pull the trigger. So you really did it. Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. Fucking crazy, Sakura. So it would have been fine if I'd only used one bullet? Huh, I guess it was just as Monami said. Huh? I misunderstood and thought that that I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. And I'm still here! that you only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving? But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. Kind of reminds me of Domino from Deadpool 2. And when I think of, like, in regards of that, if anyone turns around and is just like, oh, if you could have a superpower, what would it be? I'd be like, look, I'd be Domino from Deadpool 2. Like, I would be so lucky. I would love that. Obviously, I would have to, like, train and learn stuff myself, but being lucky would be, like, crazy cool. He depended on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty just as he wanted. Yeah, to mess up with the other one, yeah. I trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. Imagine if in addition to the puzzles of Final Dead Room, the gun roulette thing was a gameplay thing instead of a cutscene. Oh shit. If it was that case, I would have killed him there and then, because I am extremely unlucky. You just relied on your luck. It's not just luck, it's my true talent. It's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know. Huh? I'm left with the red mark? Huh, for someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. No, that's how we wanted it. At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted. It's crazy how we can, like, switch it on and off.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Huh?
He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
The comparison between Chiaki and Kyoko is really strong, because Chiaki was coaching Hajime through the class trial like Kyoko did for Mako. Yeah, they've kind of, specifically for obviously your character and, like, as you say, Kyoko, Chiaki's character, they've factored in very similar personality types and traits for, obviously, because I think you always, in games like this, you always, well, in any game, you always have either a tutorial state or a narrator who teaches you how to play, or you'll have a character in the game that tells you how to play and what to do, so...
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his
Chiaki
plan.
has a point. Nagito said he's not
As
that
long
good
as
at
he had his
calculating.
luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
Oh yeah, he did.
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's
Traitor,
the
isn't
target
it?
Nagito
Yeah.
was after?
No, I don't even have to ask. Trader's one of
Damn
us.
it!
What do you mean? No! What? What? I'm confused. What? Trader's one of us? What? What? Okay, 1 second. I messed up somewhere. I don't think I read that properly.
This is our end?
Yes, I want to retry.
We will never give up!
You have to say traitor specifically. Okay. Right, let's try this again.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
Oh,
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
What? I'm confused. Oh, do we have to do this whole bit again?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say?
What Hajime did Nagito... He said this to us.
I'm gonna go through all of this again. 1 second, guys. Sorry.
That feeling of belief. He believed, and he believed by believing in
Hooray!
us.
I was expecting
do
it
you
to
mean,
just send me to...
And what's
to
wrong with...
there.
There's one more thing, remember? I want you to try to
Nagito wanted us to believe. Nagito believed in his talent.
see.
There we go.
Nagito believed.
I can't believe it made me do all of this bit again, though. This is crazy.
Guess the last thing he could believe.
That's not so...
But, in his case...
I don't
You're
have
right.
a lucky talent.
same
I'm
thing happened
boring. I'm annoyed it doesn't let me skip through a bit faster, but... Danganronpa lets you fast forward text with the circle button. Or whatever the PC equivalent is. Oh, you mean... Oh! I didn't know you could do it in text! So it's the traitor.
I see.
Thanks, Celestia. I didn't
The
even know
traitor?
you could skip it
Nagito
from
was
there.
after the traitor,
I
huh?
thought that was just for the argument scene.
He relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Thanks so much, Edible, for subscribing for 5 months. I appreciate it, my dear. Thank you. 5 months up to Meg. Damn, I'm installing. Oh, thank you. Great. You're installing Sea of Thieves? Nice. It's going to be a great afternoon, evening, and looking forward to it.
Then, what he said in his video message...
They told you in Danganronpa 1 Chapter 2 you could fast forward cutscenes. Yeah, but that was ages ago. I played that one ages ago. It's been bloody ages. Because I took a massive gap between this game playing this one. It probably told us in this, but I've also forgotten that too. But I was a little annoyed that they never came forward. So I had to kill myself instead.
Just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor by killing himself. If we'd just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in him?
But if he just wanted to out the traitor,
Nagito has a
he
sinister
didn't have to
expression
go
in the
this
video
far
message.
and
He
make
really
that person
does.
the
He
killer.
does.
Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. It sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now. If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it. Because they weren't created to do that.
What?
Chiaki?
What?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
That's why I want you guys to guess.
What?
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What?
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
What the hell?
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Why?
Who do you think?
If it's her, I'll be mad.
is the traitor?
She's talking in riddles.
Hajime, please.
I'm sorry, Celestia, but I'm gonna have to select her because it just seems really odd that she brought it up. I just don't think anybody else. And I'm upset too because I really like I really like Chiaki, okay? She's a great character. It is her.
It's...
You?
Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
Aw, you totally guessed right.
What?
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all.
Game, don't you
It's
dare make
me.
it Chiaki. Her and Fuyuhiko are all I have left. I'm sorry, it was her. This is nonsense. Why? Why does it make sense?
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you
Unfortunately, we're
must be
stuck at the
joking.
meat, the Simper and the Ditzy Princess.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that?
Why was I able
Maybe...
to?
I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Huh?
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What?
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult.
Care to guess which character the meathead comment refers to? If we're not the meathead, the moron is Kazuichi, the Ditzy is Sonya. We've already mentioned Fuyuhiko, so the only one left is Akane. I mean, Akane has got a bit of a meathead, and she's a gorger. I'd probably say she's a gorging meathead because she eats so much food all the time. She's also extremely rude.
That's why.
Yeah,
The
and
only
she's
thing I
also a
can do
meat
is plead
addict.
with you.
Yeah.
I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
Aw.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all. 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
What?
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends.
Oh,
Anywhere.
I'm trying
That's
not to-
why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
this is crazy.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
That would explain why she's a meathead. All that meat she ate over the years made her
Chiaki
think only with her
isn't
fists.
my friend.
Yeah, you're a terrible
I
liar,
love
Monami.
Chiaki so much.
You love Chiaki. Monami and Chiaki's relationship, proving it here, is that the only way? Panic talk action. Oh god, really?
Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along.
How do I tab? Tab.
First open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you. First open and mix. I'll lower your grade. Disappear. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I'll lower your grade. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you. First open and mix. Chucky and I aren't best friends.
Mono Me's notebook.
This is the end!
Whew! Jesus.
When we investigated
Good
Nagito's
God.
cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it.
I'm gonna show people some of the
That's
strange.
your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole
Vanessa
from me.
Blue, thank you for following. I appreciate it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Of course you did.
So sudden?
Give me that notebook!
Day one, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day two, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook.
Hi, Vanessa. Welcome to the stream.
But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either.
Burst open and mix had to be a reference to what Jesus said when he said the artificial moon turned into a giant ape. I'm sorry, that reference has gone over my head. I have no idea.
However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
No, the truth is I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. I have a question. What's your favorite character and what was the most sad execution for me? The saddest execution for me was probably Paco's at the start with Fuyuhiko, because I know he wanted to take the blame and she'd obviously committed the murder. So that was quite a sad one for me. And my favorite character, is probably the person who's just been found out to be the traitor and about to die. So, yeah, this is a sad one for me. Basically, Vegeta threw the energy ball in the sky and yelled, "Burst open and mix." Okay, okay. What about you, Vanessa? Who's your favourite character and what was the worst execution for you? But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Gundam on both aspects, because he killed to let everyone escape from Monokuma's locked room motive before anyone stopped. Yeah, he did a very honourable thing, considering he talks about being the Dark Lord of Destruction. He did a very good thing, a very heavenly thing, shall we say, which is quite against how he describes himself. But and the fact that Sonya was really upset about that. I think she secretly fancied Gundam. Either that or she really liked his hamsters. You guys can take that euphemism however you want.
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Oh yeah, the topic we discussed in the entry was the final dead room. Boop.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. He could have done it to feed himself because his hamsters could constantly eat the flower seeds he had. Oh dear.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room. But the only one who knew that
was Chiaki. If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. Ooh. Excuse me, sorry. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
So it's hard to tell if he did it just to feed himself or for everyone else. It was smart to sacrifice the one character who no longer needed to eat because they were no longer organic.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
Is it really stupid to be fighting over something like this? And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bomb without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped the card reader. But it didn't go off, did it? Bzz. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
I mean, robots need lubrication, regulated
Chiaki
temperatures, and
probably knew
recharges.
the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor! There is just no way!
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe it, but...
But then nobody will be saved.
Wow, we're back to this again? Oh no! Oh god! Okay, let's read this first.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
I don't know. I don't want to believe it, but I have to move forward. I have to move forward towards the path she's showing us. Oh god, I'm not sure about this one either.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
No, okay. I am not mistaken at all. You are the one who was wrong.
Damn it!
I don't know what it is though.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Gas mask, gloves, piece of blue paper. I don't know what the answer is. Towards the path she's showing us. Does anybody have an idea what's going on? So what have we got? The notebook, which doesn't kind of work with this scenario. How would she know if the bomb is fake or not? Oh, damn it. Spilt my drink. One sec, guys. God damn it. Got a wet sleeve now. Sorry. Soaking wet sleeve now.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs. There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Oh my god. I've just thought when Sonya was just saying the only person who knew about the bomb was me when she detonated one, she wasn't alone. Monami was with her. So if Monami and Chiaki are in cahoots, she would have known it was a fake. So that means Sonya is wrong, that she was the only person who would have known.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying
Have
to
we
turn
got
off the
something for
bomb,
Sonya? Sonya's account.
didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to detonate.
Oh god, it's
Not
right.
it.
Yeah, because she's told us Monami was there.
That's not it. Sonya shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
I've got a wet sleeve now. Oh, need to press auto.
Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military
I
base
was
wasn't
right then.
real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami. I do not want to hear that!
Oh god, she's off again.
Enough already. Please do not say another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonya.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
Oh dear. Oh god! I'm gonna stick with Hopespeak Academy file. Sonya's account, Monokuma's account, Monami's notebook, Gas, one of those two, I guess. Let's find out.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I'm out of cuts! She's panicking really pretty badly. I won't have enough words if I counter her right away. It might be best to wait for Sonya's words.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence,
Oh,
I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I'm running out of slices. I only have so many. I won't have enough words if I can. I've got to wait for them to all pile up and then attack them together. Okay, I know what that means.
Even
now.
if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
There we go. Advance.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
No. Said he knows everything.
Crap!
Yeah, I made a mistake. Okay.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand. If so, you could not declare that Monami and Chiaki were working together.
Damn it!
She's gonna go back to the original topic.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake,
Oh,
that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma.
Does that mean she wants...
Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
Does that mean Monokuma needs to be the
Monokuma
thing?
probably told Chiaki that it was fake before. If so, you
Oh.
cannot declare that Monami and Chiaki were working together.
Been pushed back again. Damn it. She's bringing up Monokuma, so maybe I need to use Monokuma against her? I was hoping that Chiaki says, just kidding, with her usual tone. But that... It's just my selfish desire. Chiaki isn't wishing for that.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes. Yeah, I remember this. I know that already. You should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was going to happen. So he wouldn't say anything. That's why I'm just telling you now for the first time. Yeah, he wouldn't have said anything. He would have wanted someone to have died.
That Monokuma may have just been lying.
He would.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Not if someone's gonna die.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you that's not it! We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved!
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too.
Oh.
You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
Oh.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
Damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
Also, Nagito could get the killer based on luck. I did so bad. I still got a B. I did god awful and I still got a B. Oh my god. It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness. Loneliness. Sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead.
Even so.
God damn it. Nagito. I know she caused the killing blow, but it was all down to fucking Nagito. That bastard's an asshole even after he's died. Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komeide's killer is Chiaki Nanami.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct? The fact that Chiaki was a traitor, the fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true?
Damn it.
Plus, that means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid, we're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would be better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray?
well,
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret. You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
Well,
But it's strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just not gonna answer, right? Like, if we ask why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff?
I'm sorry. That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why we don't need you to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange?
So,
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations! You successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor.
Huh?
Kill everyone else besides the traitor?
Are you serious?
That was Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? Of all the... to form a plan that only the traitor would survive? Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well,
I mean, that's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably would have taken things so far. Wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki!
You really are a kind-hearted person. You think so? Geez, I wonder where you got your personality from.
perhaps...
Maybe our dad and our big brother, don't you think?
Hey, come on now.
Don't go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose!
I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win,
Ay-ya!
I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate?
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Oh my god.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
What? She self-destructed.
what'd you say?
What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma, like, died?
No, no.
I'm not dead. A new one fucking came out.
Phew.
Man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
Not yet. I am not done yet.
That's...
Hey, wait.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Oh my god.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
What is happening?
Hey!
Not yet. Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all going to be destroyed.
I won't forgive you.
Of course, I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my students.
I won't let you.
I will protect them with my life. Momonomi, you...
Hey!
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh, how exciting!
How many? Not that much. Just around, what, 10 something 60? 1060? What did you say?
What?
1 million? Oh.
Hmm...
1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion? Jump ahead. I don't know what that... So there's a fucking lot. Is that what you're trying to tell me? That's 10 to the 60th power.
Hey!
After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad.
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong!
Those were just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing, Monami. Finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it a Monokuma personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic, huh?
Could it be?
You've already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on, you bring up magic so suddenly we're gonna be so confused. Unless you mean magic in technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me they're not gonna call this magic or something. Well, I don't care how you interpret it. Oh my god.
in the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement? What's this?
And how many Monamis are left to challenge my army of 10 to the power of 60th? You don't have to say anything. I know. Let's see. You have just 10 more left, right? I know everything. I'm the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose.
Even if I have no chance of winning,
It's okay, Monami. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know?
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them. But
Right?
Damn it.
what the hell is going on? I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is
Please listen!
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like...
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
This is bad.
We're in a situation because we're caught up in a dispute between these two organizations?
Damn it!
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because the punishment time's gonna start. I am losing the Monokuma voice very quickly. Yeah. Oh, hold on, just a little more. Just a little more time. To wait or not to wait? That is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you'd know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't...
I'm sorry.
Hajime, regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. No, not that.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer.
Special bleeding service!
Ah, for Monami too.
Huh?
Why even Monami? Just because a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I've wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will defy me anymore. And also, I remember now.
Sorry.
I'm an only child.
That is...
What is that? It's okay. That was a weird voice that came. It's because I'm this. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And I'm not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
You guys,
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry about so many things.
Sorry, I'll shut up, Chiaki.
I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got!
It's punishment time! You gotta say it with him, it's fun. You too, Monami! Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna get copyrighted for this song. Oh, he's turned it into a bloody... Oh, shit! Oh my god. She's running for the exit. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh, now it's turned into Tetris. Oh my god. Oh, Jackie, no! Oh, shit. And then the whole thing incinerates, yeah. I know, Gamer Kill, it's so sad. It's so sad. Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I'd fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes, and I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I'd said that, would she have been comforted a little? As she was executed as the traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it!
Good gracious, that was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too.
Phew.
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean... Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now present.
Yup, congratulations! With this, I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. For you 5 who've survived up till now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that?
Hmm?
What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. You were acting like your usual self. You would be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it! What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said you 5, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left? Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball. Don't stay quiet. Say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
no.
Well, you'll just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
Huh? A new world? Don't go saying new shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on this tropical island to its fullest. 'Cause once you leave this island, shing, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Oh my god. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going, forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up till now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen. I burrowed deep into my sheets as if I was trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How far? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school, memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, the Monokuma's true purpose? Can we really end this and turn our back on all of that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island, at a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. Uh-oh. I feel like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right. It's the last day. According to Monokuma. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. A fear like I had been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything. Like everything in this world was nothing but lies. And then I had a screaming fit. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. Why is that line there again? What? Oh god, he's just repeating himself. Excuse me, what? Excuse what? Excuse what? Excuse what? I'm sorry, what? When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Time out. Time out. Time out. What's going on? What be happening? Why is you here? Why did it look like why did it look like it was glitching? Like I was not only playing the game, but who I was playing as was in a game. Why are you here? Oh my god. Right, I have unfortunately run out of time. I was hoping to get to the next chapter point, but I don't know whether there's another chapter now. So I'm gonna have to save here. Let's check the pet. Clean the poop. And then we'll have to save. I apologize for saving at this point, but I feel like if I went further it would be an odd place to save. So the fact that she's just in front of us is probably an odd yet brilliant place to... Have I run... Oh no! I've ran out of save data points! No! Okay, I'm gonna have to save over the prologue then. I've had to save over the prologue! This is crazy! Oh my god! That was bloody crazy. Let me just close the game out and we'll talk. Close the game out. We'll move to a chatting screen and we'll talk for a second. Holy smokes, look, I've messed my hair up. It's like frizzy flyaway and all over the place. Look at it. God damn it. God, no one needs to see that. Holy smokes, that was a lot to take in there. So Chiaki's gone now, which is a big shock, and I'm upset because Chiaki was my favourite character. So I have no idea what's going to happen now. Absolutely none. I guess we're just gonna have to wait for the last 9 hours to run out and then it's game over. So, like, shit. Oh my god. It's absolutely crazy. But I mean, I can't honestly think of anything else to say. Like, that's it. There's not much left to say, really, is there? She's dead. Monami's dead now. We've got 9 hours left before whatever Monokuma has timed goes off. And then obviously we've got that weird glitch at the end. I honestly still think, going back right to the first ever episode I streamed of this, like the first chapter, the prologue, where I literally was like, this seems really weird, like we're in a video game. It's brought that back to the forefront of my mind. Like, are the guys in some kind of virtual reality? Their minds have been, they're in these like weird pods or some crap you see on like films and TV shows, and they're all just sitting in those, and they're like living in this like weird bubble of some kind that doesn't really exist, but it does. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I don't have a damn clue, but that's just been brought back into my mind again, so that's probably the case. So we all need to see that. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the last... I'm assuming there's got to be another chapter. it feels like that's the end, because it can't carry on from here because it would still go under Nagito's story of this chapter. So, and I'm pretty sure there was another chapter in the first game, I think. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, I don't want to keep you guys here much longer. Thanks so much for joining me on this 3.5 hour trial that we went through today. And obviously this morning, if whoever stopped by this morning for the investigation. So it doesn't matter when I do the investigation, even though I did that like 3 hours before I did the trial, I still forgot everything. I still made mistakes. I could leave it a whole week and still make the same amount of mistakes that I did in an hour. So, but that's it for me today. I'm going to quickly have a look and see if there's anybody to rate. No, nobody I know is currently online. So I'm just going to end it here, folks. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I really appreciate it. Love and hugs, and I will see you guys on Friday next week for the start of the weekend. Hi, Bernie. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm just finished. I'm leaving for the stream. I've streamed for 3.5 hours. I'm just about to head off. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just saying goodbye to everybody. I'm good, thank you, Bernie. But unfortunately, I've got to say goodbye as well. Like, hello, goodbye. Because I've just finished streaming, so. Love and hugs to everybody. You guys take care, and I will see you next Friday. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh, thanks, Bernie, for the 30 bits, Bernie. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Bye.